Have you ever doubted whether or not you are truly worthy of the position that you're in or the goals you're striving to achieve? If you have, you're not alone. But here's the thing. How you see your own worth has a direct impact on how you show up as a leader. Let's explore how you can uncover, embrace, and grow your self-worth and how that can transform your leadership. Welcome to the Unapologetically Authentic Leadership channel. My name is Brooke Bernard and I am a transformational leadership coach. I help my clients reach their goals by becoming the best version of themselves. And if you're interested in working together, you can always find my contact information in the description box below. Let's get into the video. There were definitely moments in the earlier years of my career when I second-guessed myself. I had the title, the qualifications, and the respect of my peers. But inside, there were moments when I felt like I wasn't enough. And it showed in how I led, like when I avoided tough conversations or taking job action against employees whose performance needed to improve. It wasn't until I started working on my own self-worth that everything changed. As I started to really believe in my own value, I became a more confident, authentic leader. And today I want to share with you how you can do the same. Your self-worth isn't just about feeling good about yourself. It's about knowing your value and trusting that you have what it takes to lead with confidence and integrity. When your self-worth is low, it can hold you back as a leader. You might avoid risk, downplay your accomplishments, or let fear dictate your decisions. But when you recognize and own your worth, you lead with clarity and courage. You create space for others to shine because you no longer feel the need to prove yourself. And before we move on, if you are enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. And if you're really enjoying this video, please subscribe and ring the notification bell so you can see my content as soon as it posts. The first step is recognizing the beliefs that are holding you back. And these might sound like, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve this, or I have to be perfect in order to be valued. Now I want you to think about this for yourself and write down your limiting beliefs and then challenge them. Ask yourself, is this belief true? What evidence do I have to support or contradict this belief? And then replace those beliefs with affirming ones, like I am enough, just as I am, or I am learning and growing every day. And be kind to yourself. Self-compassion is a powerful way to build trust in your own value. When you catch yourself in a moment of self-doubt, pause and ask yourself, what would I say to a friend that I care about in this situation? And then say that to yourself. For example, instead of saying, I always mess this up, try, this didn't go as planned, but I'm doing my best and learning as I go. Start keeping a journal. Write down 3 things every day that you did well, no matter how small, because recognizing your contributions reminds you of your value and helps reinforce your self-worth. Boundaries are an act of self-respect. When you say no to what drains you, you're saying yes to protecting your energy and focusing on what matters most to you. Start small, set one boundary today, and notice how it feels to honor your needs. Boundaries communicate to yourself and others that you value your own well-being. And if you're wondering maybe where to set those boundaries, do some reflection and think about the areas where you feel overextended or maybe a little resentful, because those feelings can help us identify where boundaries are really needed. And then I encourage you to start practicing saying no with confidence. And saying no can happen a lot of different ways. You don't even have to use the word no. Like, thank you for thinking of me, but I can't take on anything new right now. You can also decline meetings that are not necessary to attend. And you can dedicate time on your calendar for yourself without interruption. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, people who celebrate your wins and encourage your growth. Being in a positive environment reinforces your sense of worth. The people around us shape how we see ourselves. So supportive relationships help to foster our sense of self-worth, while toxic relationships can erode our sense of worth. So try to limit your interactions with people who constantly criticize you or try to diminish you in any way. And instead, surround yourself with people who are going to be your cheerleaders, who are going to recognize your accomplishments, your contributions, and who are going to be there for you to support you in reaching your goals. Join communities where you feel valued and aligned with others who share your goals and values. Let go of perfectionism. Your worth is not tied to flawless execution. It's about showing up, trying, and learning as you go. When you focus on growth, you'll start to see challenges as opportunities to strengthen your self-worth. If you're like me and you've constantly been working on not being a perfectionist, then you need to know that perfectionism often undermines self-worth by creating impossible standards. Focusing on growth helps you to appreciate your progress and your effort, even when things aren't perfect. So you need to shift your mindset from I have to get this right to what can I learn from this? Embrace those mistakes as opportunities for growth. Every leader has moments of failure, and these moments often lead to the greatest insights. So don't push them away. Embrace them. Celebrate yourself for trying, even when the results aren't ideal. Effort is a sign of commitment to personal growth. Self-care isn't selfish. It's a way of saying, I matter. Whether it's prioritizing sleep, eating well, or spending time on things you love, self-care is a cornerstone of self-worth. Visualization helps you connect with your future self, the person you're becoming, and align your actions with that version of you. I want you to close your eyes and imagine the most confident, empowered version of you. Picture how you walk, speak, and lead. And then as situations arise throughout your day, I want you to ask yourself, what would this confident, empowered, future version of me do in this situation? And then take one small action in alignment with that vision. And repeat this exercise daily whenever you are in a place when you need to make a decision on how to move forward. When you embrace your self-worth, it transforms how you lead. You show up with confidence, clarity, and authenticity. You inspire trust in others because you trust yourself. And here's the beautiful thing. When you lead from a place of worth, you create a culture where others feel valued too. Your confidence empowers your team to step into their own potential. And I'll be the first to say this. Developing your self-worth is a journey, not a one-time fix. But every small step you take to recognize and embrace your value makes a difference, not just for you, but for everyone you lead and impact. So here's my question for you. What's one step you're willing to take to embrace your worth as a leader? Share it in the comments or DM me on Instagram. I'd love to cheer you on. Sometimes deeply ingrained beliefs that we have about the world, that we have about ourselves, require additional guidance and support to work through. Therapy or coaching can provide the tools and insights that you may need to transform your sense of self-worth. Work with a coach, like me, who specializes in personal growth and leadership, to explore how your self-worth is impacting your ability to achieve your goals. Building self-worth isn't about making massive changes overnight. It's about small, consistent actions that reinforce your value over time. And if you need to build your body of proof, then commit to one small act of self-worth every day. Like saying no to something that drains you, speaking up in a meeting, or writing down one quality that you admire about yourself. And then track your progress to see how these small actions add up over time. Reflect on your contributions. Recognizing what makes you unique reinforces the idea that your worth doesn't need to be compared to others. Because you are the only you. There's no one else that is exactly like you. So what you bring to the table, your perspective, your experience, is unique to you. And if you need evidence of this, create a list of your strengths and your skills and your accomplishments, and then reflect on how these traits have positively impacted others, your team, your family, your community. Remind yourself that your worth is not tied to what you do. It is tied to who you are. Developing your self-worth is a continuous process, but every step you take deepens your connection to your value and your ability to lead authentically. Self-worth isn't something you earn. It's something you uncover, nurture, and protect. As you grow in your self-worth, you'll see it ripple into every area of your life, from your leadership to your relationships to your sense of fulfillment. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I hope that you really enjoyed the video. Until next time, stay true to yourself, lead with purpose, and thank you for watching.